Yo! What's up, Twin Cities Oxygen, baby? What's happening? Listen, welcome. We got an episode today. Listen, there's synthesizers, there's everything, but one of the coolest things happening right now is Behringer is giving the everyman the ability to build a $30,000 studio for, I said $3,000, but it might end up being like $1,500 the way they're pumping it out. And I'll tell you what, they're getting real close to hitting that singularity of quality, performance, sound, utility. You're gonna have it all at your fingertips right now. Some may say it's a gift from God. I don't know. Like, as someone who likes synthesizers, music, and everything in between, I can't tell you how excited I am to talk about this today. So let's go, man. Should I do that synth show real quick? And pow! All right, so I figured I'd start off the show today. What's up, Synth Punk? What's up from Romania? What's up, Captain Energy Music, Twin Cities? What's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, so we hear you. We at Behringer believe in carefully listening to you and providing you with life-changing products at prices so you can fulfill your musical dreams. And this is a fact. You can deny it all you want. You can deny it today. You can deny it tomorrow. You can deny it till the end of time. But the fact of the matter is now, everybody's getting a chance to get in to the synthesizer market, the pedal market, and now the studio utility equipment market. Compressors, preamps, equalizers, microphones. It's all coming right now. And this is why it's such a beautiful time to be alive, you know, if you ask me. So I got a lineup of the latest Behringer studio equipment that's been released, and I think it's gonna blow your mind. And not only that, I've highly curated this mustache. A lot of people said, where did it come from? It came from the heavens above, man. I've been blessed with a mustache. As soon as I was born, I popped out with this, I shaved it off, and I decided to bring it back. So let's go. What's up, Eternian? What's up, Georgie G's? All right, man, let's get going here and see what we got. I got a beautiful hat from the legend Echo Craft. I got a beautiful jacket. Thank you. Shout out to Uli Behringer and Patch Dog and Gatto Bus and Bartok. Shout out to all the boys, man. But this is some synth drip right here. Come on. Echo Craft hat, Behringer jacket, dude. Does it get any more slick than that? Come on. Does it? There we go. We got the music back in. There we go. Sometimes I switch screens. The music drowns out. All right, let's get going. So we'll get into the prices in a minute. I'll show you the Sweetwater prices of some of the gear that have been reproduced. And these things are just vintage equipment that have now been brought to us at a beautiful price. Black and yellow, baby. Black and yellow. Shout out to, is it Kendrick Lamar? Who sings the Black and Yellow song? It's one of those boys. I'll remember it in a minute. But let's jump on over and start watching. So first up, we got the Behringer B1 Dark Edition microphone. You might ask yourself, what is this? The beauty of it is I got it right here to show you. This is what Behringer modeled this after. The Neumann U87 AI set large diaphragm condenser microphone. $3,750 is what you're looking at for that, all right? Behringer's bringing you this beautiful baby for $109, okay? Look at it, gorgeous. I think it's the same one, similar, if not the same, similar. I think it's a Neumann clone, but man, it's a beautiful microphone. We got some more we can look at too. Let's have a look.
Taking inspiration from some of the industry's most iconic condenser mics, those that have set the standard for clarity, detailing and precision in audio capture, this product looks to bring the quality and versatility demanded by studios right into your hands.
First things first though, don't quote me on anything. Don't ever quote me on anything, okay? It might not be the same one, I might have messed it up, but we can guarantee you that they made a microphone much cheaper than you're getting it from anyone else.
Crafted for creators, artists and producers who want exceptional sound quality in every recording, it's a mic built for everyone. This is Behringer B1. Musicians, podcasters and voice actors alike have relied on this kind of microphone to deliver that essential clarity and texture that brings out the best in every voice and instrument. And as you can hear, it even sounds great on videos like this.
Sick. $100.
The B1 takes the legacy of high-end studio microphones, embellishing them with a few modern upgrades and making them affordable. So, let's check it out. Off the bat,
Silver B1, let me check something actually. Hold on here before we go any quicker. I got to make sure of something. Hold on now. This is live TV, so I just got to check something because when you second guess yourself, you got to double check. So we'll go Newman. Which one are they doing here? It's one of these beauties. I think it's that one. Let's have a look here. I think it's one of those. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat which one it is. Whatever one it is, it's beautiful.
You can feel how this has been crafted to bring quality and durability to your recording setup.
Yeah.
This isn't made of plastic. It's nickel-plated brass, ensuring it's as rugged as it is sleek.
It ain't no plastic either, baby. I'm a huge fan of plastic. I have lots of Korg synthesizers, which are all made of plastic. So I ain't no plastic hater, okay? But this here is all metal, baby.
It has a large diaphragm capsule designed to capture sound with incredible detail and clarity, giving you studio quality audio every single time. For flexibility, there's a switchable low-frequency roll-off for
Yeah, shout out to Wiz Khalifa. Black and yellow, baby.
filtering out any unwanted rumble, plus a 10 dB input attenuation option for handling louder sources without distortion.
Harmonic Sonics, you got to pick one of these up, baby. $100. I'm getting one too. As you can see right here, I got this. I got the Worker B. This was bought from, what company bought this? This is by Neat, the Neat Worker B microphone. Absolutely amazing. Don't make them anymore. Comes in that bumblebee yellow. I got black and yellow everywhere. I got black and yellow mic. I got the black and yellow Behringer. I got the black and yellow Echo Craft hat, Behringer Bro hat. I got, you know, come on, dude. It don't get no more slick than that. All right, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Taking a peek inside the B1, it's built with a pressure gradient transducer and shock-mounted gold-sputtered capsule, adding even more stability and sensitivity to your recordings. It's also equipped with an ultra-low noise transformerless FET input, so you can expect incredibly clean audio capture without low-frequency distortion. On the connectivity side, you get a gold-plated 3-pin XLR output, which ensures flawless signal transmission and reliable performance every time. Finally, it comes with everything you need to keep it protected and stable. A heavy-duty suspension mount and windscreen, and a sturdy aluminium transport case to keep your microphone safe on the go. Whether you're recording vocals, acoustic instruments, or using it as an overhead for drums, this microphone...
Oh man, that's beautiful. $109. I'll show you again so you don't get a mistake. $109. I might order this tomorrow. I gotta decide. I gotta order a bunch of stuff.
...will adapt beautifully. So, let's take a look at just how versatile and powerful this microphone can be when capturing acoustic.
Shout out to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Shout out to the Behringer Wasp up top there. You can't see it, but right up there, black and yellow, baby. Let me move it back a bit so we can get the black and yellow Wasp in there. Too far? I don't know. We'll see.
Guitar.
With a case.
So here we position the mic above the 12th fret, looking back at the body of the guitar to capture a nice balance between the body itself and the frets. With the cardioid pattern, the B1 focuses on the guitar whilst rejecting some of the...
Listen, for $109, everybody should just go buy one of these. Why not go buy it? If you got microphones of every different grade, quality, and company, why not just go pick up this beautiful Behringer B1, baby?
...the ambient surroundings.
Gorgeous.
The diaphragm's designed to pick up even the most subtle details, which is great for acoustic instruments like this. Now, I could sit here all day and talk about how great the B1 is, but really the easiest way to show you how good it is to sit it side by side with the iconic condenser mic that it was.
Pro 3, who's talking about a Pro 3? Who makes the Pro 3 anyways? Is that Sequential, who never makes new synthesizers, just remake their old ones?
Inspired by.
Sequential just clones their own synthesizers and charges exorbitant prices for them. Crazy town. Not a huge Sequential fan. Just letting you know. But they do sound amazing, don't get me wrong. It's just they're a ripoff. All right, right, so that's cool, man. That's the Behringer mic, dude, the B1. 109 bucks. Well, bam, right there. Go pick it up if you want it. And if you look here, looks familiar. We're looking at $3,700. And from everything I've heard, this little beauty and the Behringer Beauty, I think you're gonna get pleasantly surprised by that. All right, let's X those out of here. Next up, what do we got? Universal Audio, $34.99. Do you understand? $3,500 for that. The Universal Audio tube channel strip. But look what we got here. Boom, $619 for the replica, the Behringer 676 tube preamp and limiting amplifier. Now, we're obviously gonna watch a little bit of a video on this too. Let's check it out. What's up, Saucy Synths? Who drops more new gear than Behringer? Nobody! Attaboy, Saucy baby. Who drops more new gear than Behringer? Nobody. Synthesizers, studio equipment, preamps, equalizers, compressors, monosynths, polysynths, drum machines, guitar pedals. Every day, every day, every day. Yeah, pick up that K25 shirt. Let's go. Let's see what this one's all about. Let me X this out. We got that done. Which one is it? 76 vintage, not that one. It's, where is it? I gotta load it up here somewhere. Here we go.
A tool that delivers all from smooth to aggressive, then this might just be what you've been looking for. The original set the bar high, and for that reason became the go-to choice for engineers and producers bringing out the best in any recording. Bringing together vintage warmth and the smack of the first solid-state circuit, this is the Behringer 676. This preamp compressor combo is built around two of legendary audio engineer Bill Putnam's designs from the late 60s. Both were central to capturing sounds of iconic artists like Frank Sinatra, the Beach Boys and Van Halen. Decades later, that design became a studio secret weapon. Engineers and producers like Vance Powell and Joe Ciccarelli quickly embraced its ability to bring rich character and presence to vocals and instruments alike, used in everything from intimate acoustic sessions to chart-topping rock anthems. With the Behringer 676, it keeps those vintage vibes alive. Whether you're in the studio recording your next album or on stage delivering an unforgettable performance, Behringer 676 could be your next go-to for unmatched sound quality and flexibility.
Using the right weight matters.
Quick ad,
the
quick
body
ad.
pod lets you
Quick
easily
ad,
understand
body
what is the
pod.
fastest way to reach your health and fitness
Ooh, I
goals
might get
at an
that, actually.
accuracy of
Before we dive into the 676 in detail, let's take...
All right, pause for a second. Listen, you know I love Behringer. You know I'm the biggest Behringer glaze. I glaze the Behringer donut like no other because you know why? Because I love it, dude. I love Behringer gear. I love all synthesizers, but the reason I love Behringer gear the most is because they give the people what they want. They give the working man the ability to get into a musical hobby, and they give the professional and the up-and-comer, you know, the non-elitist, and the elitists too use these, don't get it twisted, the chance to get involved in one of the most beautiful hobbies you could ever get involved in, which is creating music and sound. But I'm a massive Erica Synths fan. I've got the Erica Synths Night Verb right here. All right, you can't see it, but it's right here. Erica Synths Night Verb. Right there, look. And if you've noticed, the Erica Synths steam pipe sent it back, man. Sent the steam pipe back. Just didn't do it for me. Sent it back today via FedEx. So steam pipe is no more. Bye-bye.
A quick look around the back of the unit. From the connectors, you'll notice straight away that the 676 actually houses two completely separate devices, a 610 style tube mic preamp and an 1176 FET compressor. Peeking inside the 676 reveals that both the 610 and 1176 circuits have their own input and output transformers. Again, that allows you to use Putnam's classic tube preamp and the 1176 FET compressor completely independently. And if you use them combined into a channel, your signal runs through four amazing sounding custom wound Midas transformers. In the preamp section, you'll find a classic set of...
I'm building up the studio, baby. I'm putting all this crap in my studio. And by crap, I mean the best quality stuff. Because when I say crap, man, I mean the best. I mean like craps on a craps table in Vegas. Snake eyes, roll them again.
premium tubes. These tubes are carefully selected.
Yeah, the stink pipe ran out of steam, had to send it back, but I probably am going to buy the Synth Echo locator because that thing is crazy. So I got some decisions to make. I'm thinking about getting the multi-poly desktop, the Synth Echo locator. Yeah, I think listen, the steam pipe sounds amazing. It sounds great, but it's not worth $1,200 in my opinion. I just feel like I was getting ripped off by $1,200. That's my personal opinion. That's just the way it is.
To add rich harmonic warmth and lift. On the front panel, let's start with the 610 tube preamp. You'll find an input gain trim with a plus or minus 10 dB range and an output level control. There's also a rotary input selector switch for adjusting the impedance of the microphone and high-Z inputs on the back. There's a 2-band shelving equalizer with switchable filters so you can shape the tone even further. Other features include switch.
Don't even say the word VST, man. This is a hardware show. Wank. Come on.
Pad, polarity reverse, and a 48-volt phantom power.
So again, you see what we're dealing with here. Look at these prices. Look at these prices. $619, $3,500. I'll guarantee you right now, the Universal Audio 6176 tube channel strip, tongue twister, and the Behringer 676 tube preamplifier with limiting amplifier. I mean, come on, man. You're going to pay you're going to pay 6 times the price? I don't think so. This sounds amazing. The only thing that's probably not amazing on this may be the knobs. Listen, Behringer sometimes got a little bit of a knob issue, but that's no big deal because that's why we got Alibaba. You can order a friggin' gallon bag of knobs for $10. Ask Echo Craft. He orders knobs all the time. He orders knobs delivered all the time. He's got more knobs around his house. It's crazy. All right, let's get back to it. Where are we?
Over to the compressor. This boasts an ultra-fast attack time, adjustable from 20 to 800 microseconds, and an adjustable release time from 50 to 1100 milliseconds, letting you craft precise dynamics. The vintage-style VU meter lets you monitor the preamp state.
And I'll tell you one thing, man. Hipsters aren't the only people allowed to grow mustaches. We're bringing the mustaches back, baby. This is a Behringer mustache right here, okay? This is a Behringer mustache cloned from the Western days, man, the old school days, okay?
Age, gain reduction, and compressor output at a glance, as well as adding a bit of that classic visual charm.
Yeah.
The join and split switch allows you to operate the preamp and compressor.
Yeah, Echo Craft is a knobaholic, you know? Nothing wrong with it, man. He's got some beautiful knobs. He's got chicken head knobs. He's got the rubber knobs that Arturi uses. He's got the plastic cheap knobs. He's got every knob you can imagine.
Independently or simultaneously, giving you full flexibility whether you want to use one or both components to shape your sound. And on to build quality. The metal rack mount chassis ensures it's built to last, and these switches really do feel good. If you're on the road, the auto-ranging universal switch mode power supply means that the unit is safe to use in other countries.
Perfect.
Let's start by adding full 40 Hz tone.
Look at the beauty of this, man. If you guys aren't into rack mount, listen, I've not got into rack mount yet either, but one of the members of the Synth Renegade Mafia channel, JML Recording, he's got one of the most epic studios ever. I'd love to have a conversation with him one-on-one about if these Behringer things stack up or what, because he's probably got all the originals of these.
Which is an A and a C above that to create a simple chord. And when I add the saturation, you can see additional harmonics being introduced to the signal. And when that gain becomes more extreme, you can actually see the intermodulation between the harmonics. That's the chord reacting with the harmonics and creating a more interesting and in-depth tone. Okay, so let's dial in some acoustic guitar.
We'll cut to the chase.
Since
Since the beginning of time, humans have been trimming their nails. So why don't we really think about nails?
Little 808 in there. And listen. Before you get started, for everybody new here, don't go writing in the comments, get YouTube Premium, man. Why don't you just get YouTube Premium? Why don't I get YouTube Premium? Because I'm saving all my money for synthesizers. And the other thing is, I actually like the ads because sometimes those ads appeal to me. They show me flamethrowers, they show me cast iron frying pans, they show me machetes. Cool stuff like that. So I'm never getting rid of YouTube ads.
I'm going to go straight to the big gain dial here. And this is dialing in that valve saturation.
Dial it in, brother.
This tube warmth.
Yeah, trim your nails, man.
On the right-hand side of the unit, we've also got a 2-band EQ for additional control. So we have a high shelf and a low shelf. And the idea would be at this stage to see if there's anything else we can do to give the preamp a little bit more interest and excitement. So let's start with the high frequency shelf. A good procedure is to dial in a healthy chunk of gain. Once you have an audible amount of gain, you can then flick between the frequency bands. So we have a 4.5K, a 10 kilohertz, and a 7 kilohertz setting. So with this, now with that amount of gain, I can clearly hear the difference between those 3 settings. Here's the 4.5K. Here's the 7K. Let's try the 10 kilohertz setting. And you can hear it just adds an air.
I mean, I'm a nobody and I can hear it. So if you can't hear that, you might have to go see your audiologist or whatever they call them, the ear doctor, because I can hear that and it sounds nice.
To the top end, a little openness to the sound. Let's have a look at the low shelf as well.
Yeah, you know, it's not even By Day Friday yet. This is Tuesday. This is Tuesday terror time, man, where we just get overwhelmed with gas and we say, you know what, I'm just going to go buy something right now. And guess what? You can go buy this for $619. That's nothing, is it? 2 nights out with the missus at the steakhouse.
See if we can bring out some body to the guitar too. And again, I'm going to dial in a healthy chunk.
All right, get the idea? So let's move on to the next one. Like I just showed you, $619, $3,500. I mean, the veil is being lifted. The veil is being lifted. We're starting to get into the realm of the everyman where, you know what, you'll be able to not only have the synthesizers, instruments, microphones, everything in your studio you want. You'll now be able to sculpt those frequencies exactly like the pros do for the fraction of the price, actually 6 times less the price than these other companies are charging. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got the Behringer 369 vintage limiter compressor. Check this one out. Check this one out. So this one is this one. I believe this one right here. Let's check it out again. Limiter, let's check it out.
Every now and again,
this one, I think,
comes along that changes the
609.
game. Decades ago, one such compressor became the heartbeat of countless hit records, loved for its unique character and precise dynamic control. Today, we're going to be looking at a new piece of gear inspired by that very legend, the Behringer 369. Back in the day, this compressor was everywhere, from major studios like Abbey Road, Sound City, Sunset Sound and Capitol Studios to name a few. Used on vocals, drums, guitars, pianos, mix buses. Its ability to add that perfect punch without muddying the mix made it a favourite amongst top producers. Butch Vig with Nirvana, Chris Lord-Alge with Green Day, and the man referred to as the fifth Beatle, George Martin. It's made its mark across all genres, from rock to pop, influencing the sound of music as we know it.
Yeah.
The magic was in its musicality and the warmth that it brought to recordings.
All right, gonna pause this for a second, just jump over and show you this real quick. You see this here? $10,999. They call this the Holy Grail. The Neve 33609. Look at this beauty. All right, and then we jump over here. We got the Behringer 369. Actually, you know what? It even looks better than the Neve. The Neve's faded, hurt, old, just doesn't got it in his tank no more, and it's still asking for 11 G's. Behringer says, nah, man, we're gonna give you that perfect little beautiful one with the beautiful little clocks on it right here, though. Whatever those are called, gain reductions 1 and 2. Beautiful. Let's keep rolling.
And when really pushed, the unique character and grit it stamped upon them. So Behringer has been working to produce an homage inspired by the original's characteristics at a price point.
Just gotta show you again. Look, $11,000 on Reverb, used, or $609 right now for the 369 2-channel rack mount stereo compressor. Okay, do you understand? The Neve says Neve. Guess what? If you love Neve that much, go on Alibaba or call Rourke, and Rourke will 3D print you a Neve thing to go over that Behringer if you love Neve that much. He'll do that for you.
That is so much more affordable.
Most people have no clue that in 2024, the best way to make money with Amazon is not with...
Don't need to.
First off, the Behringer 369
SSL
features a total of 6 custom-built Midas transformers. Like the original unit, there are 2 input transformers, 2 intermediate transformers, and 2 output transformers. These are key for maintaining pristine audio fidelity. The characteristic warmth and...
Yeah, the knobs are cheap. Everyone says the knobs are cheap. You know, we can't cover up the fact that the knobs are cheap, but are you going to pay $11,000 or are you going to pay $600 and then go buy an EchoCraft certified bag of knobs from Alibaba for $10? And then you only paid $620. So, you know, every once in a while, you expect one kind of knob and you end up with another.
Enhanced dynamics brought about by quality transformers contribute significantly to the depth and richness of audio output, the kind of characteristic that can only be achieved with top-tier components. The 369 ensures a completely discrete signal path. This means each component in the signal chain is isolated, minimizing noise and interference and giving you a pure, uncolored sound perfect for critical listening environments. Monitoring's made easy by 2...
Yeah, how about this? How about this? How about this? How about this? Like you just said, why don't you go and take and buy $600 and buy the clone instead of paying $11,000, and then you go spend $100 on a bag of knobs and you still only paid $700. So anybody who gives you the knob argument, oh, the knobs, some of them broke, so they sent out 10,000 freaking units and 4 units had bad knobs. There's always a bad knob in the bunch. You know that.
Vintage-style gain reduction meters that provide a clear, accurate visual feedback of the compression process. Connectivity-wise, we've got transformer-balanced inputs and outputs on robust Neutrik XLR connectors, and also a tandem remote control connector, which is used to ensure both channels in a stereo pair are synchronized, in phase, and react identically to dynamics. Finally, the unit's housed in a rugged 2U rack mount chassis and equipped with an auto-ranging universal switch mode power supply, which means it can be used for both studio and on the road around the world. So, let's get some tracks through this and see how it sounds.
Listen, if you scroll around on the forums and everyone's complaining about knobs, dude, come on, give me a break. They're giving you a 6x discount on the original, same sound. Maybe you got a bad knob, 1 out of 1,000. You know what? Go buy a bag of knobs, will you?
Let's have a look at the architecture first. You've got the limiter staged before the compressor in this design, and that allows you to perform some classic compression techniques such as stacking. Let's have a look at the limiter first. We'll start with some drums. You've got a switch for the variable attack times. The slower will allow more transients through, so if you need a more percussive and impactful sound, that's where you want that set. For faster, it's going to be attacking the transients and controlling the signal. For stacking, that's kind of what we need. So straight away you can see the meters engage and they're starting to pull that attack down. So I'm going to look for something fairly subtle here to begin with a fast release time. On this unit, it classically was called recovery. This is an older terminology for release time. That's the time in which the compressor takes to reset back to normal. So we'll start with a quicker release time or recovery time, and let's set the threshold so that it's only taking a few decibels signal. If we switch that on and off, you can hear that. Even with just the limiter in, that's how.
I gotta get a compressor. I gotta get a limiter. I need it both, and I need it in stereo, and I need it for a cool $600, okay? I don't need to be paying $11,000 when I'm trying to get the damn bathroom redone, okay? I'm trying to pick up a new snowblower for next year, all right? I'm trying to pick up some new mustache wax. Shout out to Death Grip Mustache Wax. Get Jervis, pick some up. Death Grip Mustache Wax comes with a guitar pick. Keep your mustache fresh, all right? This is what I'm trying to do, man. I don't need to be going around thinking about paying $11,000 for a compressor limiter. The holy grail, the holy fail. Because Behringer just dropped this. Well, bam.
having an impact on the dynamics. And then we'll move on to the compressor. So if we have a look at the ratio controls here, what this does is allow you to vary the amount of compression that is added after the threshold that you've set here. You can set a very subtle 1.5 to 1 compression ratio up to a more aggressive 6 to 1 ratio. And if I engage this now, you'll hear, I can switch between those and you'll hear a very clear difference. Immediately you hear this second portion of the compressor kick in.
I think I'm gonna start cutting carbs. I need to drop my belly fat.
Too.
Here's the most interesting weight loss fact.
That's the 1 point.
Something about a woman with a deep voice like that makes me feel weird, even when they're ripped, you know? No need for a woman to be that ripped. I mean, to each their own, but damn. You know, when their voice is deep like that, they're on that TRT, dude. Come on.
5 to 1. Here we go. Let's dial some more aggressive compression in.
How about some of that mustache juice? You want some of that?
And what you'll start to hear are some distortions, some non-linearities, and these.
All right, so we're gonna move on, man. That's another one. That's the beautiful Behringer 369. Check it out for yourself on Behringer. All these videos are amazing. Now we got the Behringer 1273 vintage stereo microphone preamp to go with that Behringer B1 we just bought. This is a Behringer love fest. If you ain't into it, take a hike, baby, because the Behringer bros are in town. The digi dogs are here. The analog aristocrats are here. The vintage vagabonds are here. All the players from Get Jervis are around. What's up? What's up, Jason Williams? What's happening? Harmonic Sonics, what's up, baby? DJ Doggy, Tactical MIDI, what's up, baby? Love Tactical MIDI's channel. It's awesome. Rourke, what's up?
So often, a piece of technology emerges that can truly be labeled iconic. Decades ago, a particular mic preamp set a new standard, stamping its unique voice and essence on countless classics with its rich, detailed sound. Today, we're exploring a new piece of gear inspired by that pioneering hardware, the Behringer 1273. The original module was a cornerstone in the development of music recording, shaping the sounds of several music generations, from rock and roll of the 70s to the polished pop of the 80s. Its lush, analog warmth and rich musical EQ made it a beloved fixture in studios worldwide, like Abbey Road, Sound City, Air Studios.
What's up, Slack?
Sunset Sound.
What's up, Enzo? Adrian Reyes, what's happening? Georgie G, Simon Gretschback, what's up? We're just going over, if you just busted in here, we're just going over the fact that Behringer is coming out now with day after day after day of these beautiful utilities for your studio. These things you could only pick up for $3,500 a piece, $11,000 a piece, $4,000 a piece. Behringer's giving them to you for $600, for $700. The microphone at $3,500, they're giving it to you for $100, and it's all epic quality, with the preface that sometimes you get a bad knob in the bunch and you give it a crack and it cracks. You know what? Like I'd said, if the knob is the biggest deal, go pay 11 grand then.
Capitol Studios. It influenced iconic tracks like Led Zeppelin's When the Levee Breaks, produced by Andy Johns, and The Who's Next, produced by Glyn Johns. The Behringer 1273 is a 2-channel mic pre with built-in EQ and was developed to pay homage to those original units. It integrates vintage design elements with cutting-edge features that meet the demands of modern production. The authenticity of the 1273 and also the 369 lies in its development, led by Midas's world-class analog engineer, John Price. John designed many analog synthesizers such as Behringer's System 55, 100, MS5 and other synths. In his amazing career, John worked alongside legendary engineers like Rupert Neve at AMEG.
Now as lead engineer for Midas and Behringer.
Did you hear that? Okay? In case you missed it, I'm going to rewind. Listen very closely. Listen very closely. Listen closely.
John worked alongside legendary engineers like Rupert Neve at AMEG. Now as lead engineer for Midas and Behringer, the 1273 and 369 under John's leadership.
One more time.
John worked alongside legendary engineers like Rupert Neve at AMEG. Now as lead...
Lead engineer worked with Rupert Neve. Lead engineer for Behringer worked with Rupert Neve. Lead engineer for Neve works with Behringer. Lead engineer for Rupert Neve works with Behringer. Okay? Or sorry, lead engineer for Behringer worked with Rupert Neve. Okay? At AMEC. Now, someone said my screen is doubling. Let's check that out real quick because I think I got two audio things going on. Let me see. Let me see if I X that out. Let's try this.
Lead engineer for Midas and Behringer,
double.
the 1273 and 369 under John's leadership honours the original design whilst delivering the classic sound integrity true to its legendary roots.
This preamplifier does not aim to just
Let me know if I got rid of that audio doubling when I switched scenes because I had something clicked on because I was messing around with something earlier.
replicate history, but revitalize it. It's a bridge between the rich, textured sounds of the past and the dynamic production landscapes of today. The 1273 is struck.
So before we get a little more into it, the thing about live TV is you can't really care if you make a mistake. You can't really care if you screw up. You just got to adapt on the fly and move on. As you just saw, when I was switching to another screen, there was an audio doubling. I slowly just kind of went back to it in a second instead of panicking, you know, and then I just switched it over, clicked the thing, went back, checked it, almost made the mistake feel like it was a part of the show. Okay, that's live TV.
Around Class A discrete circuitry, which ensures minimal coloration of the audio signal and maintains the integrity of your input through to the output. It features custom-built Midas transformers on both input and output stages. These transformers are known for their reliable performance in maintaining signal clarity and integrity. It's a real premium touch when many of today's mic pre's replace these with cheap modern IC boards. Each channel is equipped with dedicated switches for phase, insert, line, instrument, and phantom power, providing comprehensive control over the signal path. There's also a tone function that adjusts the input transformer impedance to optimize for different microphones. This is especially key when you're using any vintage microphones. So in terms of connectivity, the 1273 offers transformer balanced inputs and outputs on XLR combo connectors. And the whole system is housed in a 2U rack mount chassis designed to be durable for both studio and portable use, as well as a built-in auto-ranging.
All right, we get it, man. This thing is gorgeous. Like I said, you can pick this beautiful little baby up right here for $7.99, $7.79. Crazy. Like I said, we can build this $30,000 studio now. And guess what? Maybe it won't be exactly like the $30,000 studio, but now that you've acquired all this beautiful analog gear, this beautiful hybrid gear, drum machines, synthesizers, microphones, guitars, drum sets, whatever you got now you're getting the ability to get there's an entry into this market now where you can actually sculpt your frequencies with these wonderful compressors, these limiters, okay, these equalizers, these preamps. We're getting there now, man. The spaceship is getting all the components to blast off into the sonic stratosphere. All right, so let's move on to another one here. Hold on, let me X that one. I think we just did that one. X that one. What do we got up here now? We got the Behringer FBQ 800 9-band EQ with early warning system. Let's check this out for a second.
Hello. Today we're taking a look at the Behringer FBQ 800, a 9.5-inch graphic EQ, analyzer and feedback detection system, tailored for both studio and stage use. Let's explore its key features and how it enhances sound management.
Now, everyone knows how annoying feedback can be right in the middle of a performance. So this is where the FBQ comes into its own, with a really useful feedback detection system. Let's give it a go. When the FBQ button is engaged, the unit functions as an audio analyzer that quickly reveals critical frequencies by illuminating a bright red LED on the offending band, which you can then neutralize using the fader with a 6 dB or deeper 12 dB range.
It's got a 9-band EQ with additional low-cut filter, 6-segment accurate LED input-output meters and level control provide precise level indications. It comes with high-quality illuminated faders, potentiometers and illuminated switches. Ultra-low noise audio operational amplifiers ensure clean, unaltered sound reproduction. All mini-series models can be stacked. This feature allows for the creation of a compact signal processor.
All right, just so someone just asked in the chat, how much? $78, right? So you're getting the Behringer Mini FBQ 800 9-band graphic equalizer, 78 bones. I don't even know what this is reminiscent of in the past, but for 78 bucks, listen, you go to a brewery right now, you have a plate of honey garlic parmesan wings, and you have 3 craft beer. You got yourself a Behringer Mini FBQ. All right, so take a night off from getting on the PIS, and then you got yourself an equalizer. You feel me there, Get Jervis? All right, let's move on. I think we got one more to go. Oh no, that's it, man. That's it right there. What else is Behringer? Let's just go and see if Behringer got any new stuff popped up on their site. Because they also just came out with this today. They got all new single and dual driver in-ear monitors. All right. We got a Behringer shock mic and filter. We got Bart. Let's check this out. Bartok, baby. Absolutely beautiful man. Wonderful. Let's check out his...
If you don't know how to make chords, this is it.
Yeah, don't care.
You can drag one of these chord progressions in. Boom, just like that.
Yeah, don't use VSTs, so I don't care. All right. What's up, Robbie Taylor? What's happening, baby?
Hello.
Let's check out this now. We just did a bit of studio gear, but we're going to finish off with Bartok. He's an absolute legend. He came out, man, and he released one of the greatest synthesizer demo videos of all time. He released the Behringer Wave. It blew up. It caught the internet by storm. You had haters. You had lovers. Me personally, I was a lover, you know what I mean? And I think this guy is absolutely amazing. He's gorgeous. All he needs is one of these beautiful mustaches, you know? All he needs is a mustache, and he needs a little mustache wax by Death Grip. Everybody, if you got a mustache, go get some Death Grip. I'm not sponsored by him. Just a guy at work thought my mustache was funny, so he bought me some Death Grip wax because he didn't think I was going to grow it long, but he didn't anticipate me having the willpower to create the greatest Western mustache of all time. And you got a little guitar pick there to scoop out the wax with. All right? So let's check out Bartok's video on the MS-1 Mark II, probably one of Behringer's greatest clones. Now they got the Mark II with the new chips in there, the new Roland chips, okay, from Cool Audio. And this thing sounds gorgeous. Let's check it out.
Today I've got a Behringer MS-1 Mark II in gorgeous gray color.
Hey, little tip here. Someone told me, Patchdog told me, in your YouTube, if you go up here, there's a stable audio setting. If you're listening to YouTube videos, especially Audio 1 synthesizers and all that stuff, you got to turn off this stable volume thing, because what this does is it automatically compresses and jacks the audio. So now we're getting to hear the MS-1 in the highest of quality. So everybody who's a synth enthusiast should go turn this off. You just click that little gearbox. Well, bam. Stable volume, off, and then you hear the real quality. Okay, let's go. Oh, Uli baby, make this in yellow for me. You know I love yellow. We got the yellow mic, the Worker B mic from Neat. Come on, we got the yellow. We got the Echo Craft. I got to throw that website in Echo. Throw your website in there with the Behringer Bro hat. Let's go.
Okay, in this video I will play in the synthesizer more than talking, definitely, but to be honest, I'm not sound designer, I'm just a musician, but with this kind of machine, I can feel like a sound designer, definitely. Really nice sound. I could have an FM amount with different FM sources. Oh.
All right, I got to show you this too, because this thing is going for such a crazy price. Behringer what is it? MS-1. This thing here, to pick up an analog lead machine like this, $329, and that's even with Mr. T's Terra, baby. That's cheap. Okay? Yeah, don't get cooler than this jacket, man. Inside, it's got that smooth fleece. It's got that beautiful Behringer on the left chest. It's got Behringer on the back, dude. Embroidered. Come on, man. It doesn't get better than this. This is synth drip. Synth session to the max. To the max. Oh, Emmett. Yeah, give me a yellow.
Oh, I'm a sound designer now. Even with the lowest range. It's a sweet sound.
Whoa. James Newton, it's kind of expensive? Hold on a second. You think 329 bucks is expensive, bro? If you think that's expensive, you're a cheap biche. Like Machines One says, that ain't expensive. 329 bucks. If this came in yellow, it doesn't, just red. If this was yellow, I'd buy it tonight on camera. I'd buy one right now if it was in yellow, but since it's in red, I don't really like red because I got PTSD from the MPC3 or MPC 1+3, whatever it is. I got PTSD from that. So if this was yellow, I'd buy it, but red, I can't. I only like yellow.
Of course, to the right side, I've got the envelope, which is the attack, the release. Okay, so. But I can change the VCA from the envelope to gate. And now I can create some cyberpunky voice. I like this kind of voices, yeah? Just lower range. Nice. Speed of the modulator. On the VCO section, look at the range knob, and this is really important.
This thing is awesome. This is probably one of the most underrated clones Behringer has, and this is the Mark II with the new Roland chips, okay? I can't remember the name of them, but Cool Audio, they went and cloned the exact old school chips that they had in this thing.
Important to create a different...
Yeah, I'm going for the MS1. I might buy this, actually. This is a gray one. I do like the gray, but I wish they had yellow, man. If they had this in yellow, it would be nuts.
Kind of sound. For example, on this lowest range, it's cyberpunky stuff, but I will switch into higher range. I got the bell sounds, yeah?
Yeah, Behringer don't need no shill fluencers with their gear, man. They got bar talk, baby. The best of the best.
But let's do something nice with arpeggiator.
Yeah, I think we all need to go over to Behringer's Facebook page and tell them to make the black and yellow version, like the TB3 they did, TR3? I can't remember what it's called, TB3 or I think it's the TB3, TR3. Anyways, they got the yellow one. The yellow MS1 would be friggin' mental. I'll buy it. I'll buy two. All right, right now, I'll buy two if it's yellow. I'll give one to Echo.
Oh, nice.
329 is cheap, dude.
Okay, with VCO I can add a modifier, of course, as a LFO. Which is LFO rate. Oh! If you are creating soundtracks for game, it will be a sound effect of computer.
Yeah, I'm looking to create some soundtracks for games, man. That's what I'm looking to do for games inside of my brain.
Also can change the pitch bend range with this slider, yeah?
Exactly.
The glide effect works really nice here. We've got the three positions, yeah? Off, on when the glide effect will be always on.
Man, Bartok's fast, dude. He's running through this review wicked.
And automatic mode, it's really nice. When I'll play staccato, no glide effect, but legato.
Yes.
Okay, we've got a step recorder on board. Yeah, and
yeah, this thing here, it's like the monopoly, dude. Marky Baker, check it out, man. I got the monopoly right here. It's got no presets. This is one of my favorite synthesizers. By far, I get some of the most enjoyment out of any synthesizer I got is the Behringer monopoly. This thing here, if you don't have one, you get this with friggin' a couple guitar pedals on it, or if you're a VST plugin kind of guy, you know. These things are, this is extraordinary. 149 Andertons. Yeah, I wonder if Sweetwater jacked it up or if actually Behringer did. I don't know.
oh, the seashore now.
Seashore. Boy Bartok, one love, man. All the Behringer bros love you. I got to roll now because dinner's ready. I just got informed by my wonderful, beautiful accountant that dinner is served. I got to roll. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's the era of the working man, man. Anybody who's out there working 2 and 3 jobs, trying to make ends meet, working hard for their family, and wants to spend a little bit of time at home, exploring some hobbies. If you're a professional musician, if you're an up-and-comer, dude, Behringer's got your back from day one until the end of time. And don't forget, don't worry about the knobs, all right? Nothing wrong with a broken knob, all right? Just call Echo Craft, email him off his website. He'll send you right to the supplier in China, and you'll get the biggest bag of knobs you ever got in your whole entire life for like 20 bucks. You get chicken head, you get rubber, you get plastic, you get big knobs, you get small knobs, you get multicolored knobs, you get every knob you could possibly imagine. You can replace every knob on your whole in your whole studio for like 25 bucks, right? All right, so I got to roll. That's that synth show. It's the Attitude Era. Take it easy. So.